Good morning, friends. I am traveling today, and this is my travel outfit. I have that Frank and Eileen top on, but I put on one of my thinner, cheapo Champion pants because they're thinner. I'm afraid of being too warm, but I did pack the bottoms to this because it'll be cooler on the East Coast, which is where I'm going. So this is the trip where I'm heading off to Tennessee to meet my cousin. Wow, my hair is body full. I'm flying to Tennessee, meeting up with my cousin and her family, and then we are all going up to Rhode Island for a wedding for the weekend. At the end of the weekend, I'm flying, well, my husband and I are flying back down to Tennessee for another night, and then we're flying home. There is a direct flight from Knoxville, Tennessee, which is where I'm going to be, to Las Vegas, but it only happens like twice a week or something. And Monday night is one of those nights, which is why we're going back, and then we're going to fly direct. It is about 5 in the morning. I just showered. I set my alarm for 4:30 because I actually still need to pack. I just have like all my stuff laying out there. But I woke up at like 3, and then I just sort of tossed and turned, went to the bathroom, checked my phone, did all the things. And then finally at like 3:45, I was like, let me just get up and just start packing and doing what I need to do and just take my time. I'm not going to bore you with packing. I feel like I've done that with you so many times this past year. But once I get to Tennessee and Rhode Island or whatever, I'll show you what I brought, in terms of makeup, skincare, because this is a different trip. I didn't pack much makeup or skincare or whatever not skincare. I didn't pack much makeup, I should say, for my trip over to Europe because I was trying to travel light. We were going to be in a bunch of different locations. I knew we were just going to be walking around and sweating. Yeah, so I didn't pack much. But this trip, since I'm going to a wedding, the cousin that I'm meeting in Tennessee, she obviously has a lot of friends down there or whatever. So we're going to some very casual gathering, want to look presentable. So I did bring some makeup and brought all my hair stuff. Oh, what I'm wearing to the wedding. I am bringing that dress that I got at COS. It's the one with like the little slit right here. So I'm gonna pack and we're gonna head out to the airport. Well, we are connecting here in Detroit. I don't know if you guys have ever flown through Detroit or lived near Detroit. Anyway, it's a great airport. It's pretty new, it's really clean, like easy to navigate. This vlogging camera that I'm talking to you on, I just left this in the bathroom and I just ran back to the bathroom praying it was still there. And it was. Yay! All right, we are catching our next flight very shortly. Good morning, guys. I am here in Knoxville at my cousin's house. It has been raining. It was pouring last night. It is still, I would call this a heavy drizzle. It's coming down, but it's like light. The drops aren't big. Anyway, my cousin had to run some errands this morning. Her husband just walked off to do some work. I'm actually gonna sit here and do some work. I've gotta go through a draft, a vlog to put up while I'm here. I'm tired, you guys, really, really tired. And we got in so late last night, I felt so bad, kept them up a bit, but I couldn't really vlog that much when we arrived. But let me just show you the outside here. So beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Is there a driveway in the front? Look at that. Didn't even notice this last night. This is sitting on our kitchen table. Isn't that cool? So, my cousin also has a gym here, so probably gonna work out a bit later just to kind of get the blood flowing. I slept enough, but that kind of travel weariness is setting in. I have to show you their dogs. Okay, they have 3 dogs. This is Governor. Hey, Gubby. Hi. He's a big yellow lab. He's such a big boy. He's such a big boy. And then this is Chancellor and this is Chairman. Hi, Chairman. Hi, Chairman's the pup. This is Chance. Hi, okay, all right. Guess their family room. Oh, they have fish too. Oh my God. Actually, let's take a look at their backyard. Oh, now I wish it wasn't raining. Look, there's like a little Buddha hanging out. Is that a little dog house I see? I got to meet my nieces last night. They stayed up. They came down. My cousin has 3 daughters. I'm hoping to spend more time with them today, but they're busy. You know how busy kids are. So we'll see. But I'm gonna sit here and do some work, and then I have intentions of working out. We'll see. I may go back to bed instead. It's like chaos here. Look at that face. Boop, boop, boop. Quinn, do you want to be in my vlog?
Sure.
This is Quinn.
Hey.
Quinn, do you have a favorite? Do you love them all?
Yes, but I can't say yet.
Hey, what's going on?
There's a cat right by your feet.
Oh, okay. This is cobalt, right? This one's copper. Now this is the only girl pet, right?
Yep.
Is she a calico?
Yes.
Quinn, do you want to tell everyone how old you are?
I am 10 and I'm going into 5th grade.
It's still raining out, huh? I think I'm gonna digest my breakfast a bit and then get changed and work out. Okay, I am going downstairs to their gym to work out. I thought I'd show you more of the house. Here's their formal dining. Here is the foyer. There's Jeremy. Look at this guy. Gorgeous. Look at this garden area. I think that's a huge magnolia tree. All right, here we are. Here's the gym. Ooh, massage table. Maybe I'll just hang out there. And, oh, I think my cousin's husband gardens. So my cousin got home from running her errands and she's just showing me around the house now. So I thought I would take you along. This is Kirby's room. Oh, pretty.
It's so messy.
Look, this is reality, okay? This is a teenage girl's bedroom.
You're not even looking. Oh my god.
Oh,
And then she has a secret
Oh my God.
bonus, and it's
cool.
Jeez,
like an apartment.
It's like an apartment in here.
We could come back on Monday and I'll tell Ruthie to clean it.
You know what? It's reality. Did my room look like this? Probably.
Probably, but you were neater about it. You were more OCD.
I don't know if I was neater.
I feel like you were. I would have told you. I would have made you clean up.
I love how this bedroom is bigger than any apartment I ever had in New York.
I know, exactly.
You know how I vlogged downstairs earlier when I went to go down and work out? Well, Candace, she's gonna go get changed right now. Candace is my cousin. Did I say that already? Sorry. I'm like overwhelmed going downstairs right now. She was showing me like the other side of the downstairs. I had no idea. So here we are downstairs. So I made a left to go to the gym, which is over here. But there's a wine tasting room. This house is very extravagant. And then we go straight, there's a little powder room here. That's the elevator, which we're not gonna do. Were we in here? I'm really lost, hold on. This is like all of the furniture that they had in New York. So they used to live in New York City. They moved down here about 2 years ago. And so they created what my cousin likes to call the speakeasy. Conversation area. And then look, they got these booths put in. She was just telling me that, you know, when they have friends over, they come down here. Now I have to figure out where the lights are. Getting lost in this house already. Okay. I knew my cousin had a big house, but I had no idea. Let me find the lights and then we'll go back upstairs. Oh wait, before we go upstairs, I forgot this other door is to their home theater. So nice. I'm not supposed to let the dogs in here because apparently Governor humps these rugs. You came down to hump the rug, didn't you? Didn't you? No, I closed the door. I closed the door. Oh, cutie. It finally stopped raining. I like your poncho.
It's a hand-me-down.
Oh, it's very cute.
Go Vinier. He's so fat.
So my cousin purchased a home for her mother down here. Her mother's, you know, getting older, and so she wanted her closer. So we're just checking out the house now. It's really beautiful. It has a copper roof here. Candace, my cousin, she wanted my opinion on some carpeting, and they're getting it all painted or whatever, but here's just a quick sweep of the exterior. So there's the garage port, and then there's the entry. And then there's a weather vane up there. All right, we are in downtown Knoxville. We're stopping for some lunch. We're going to Tupelo Honey. It's a southern kitchen and bar. I like the name, it sounds good. Hello. So Candace and her husband Bob have taken us to one of her friends' houses for a little party. It's like a back to school party. I think the kids are going back to school next Wednesday or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to vlog too much inside. I think it's a little awkward. I don't know these people, but I did want to show you at least this area because we're walking down towards the backyard, which is along the Tennessee River. It is gorgeous. So I'll show you this part and then I'm going to sign off. It is bright and early. Today is the day that we are taking off for Rhode Island for the wedding. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I could not sleep last night. I was just like wide awake until midnight. You know, the jet lag. I'm so tired. I don't even know what I'm saying. We are all taking a private jet up to Rhode Island, which is going to be my first time on a private jet. I'm very excited. I don't know what to expect. However, the only one that was available was like one on the smaller side. So we have to pack no more than around 20 pounds. Otherwise, we're gonna have to make a fuel stop, which obviously we don't wanna do. I think I have like 20 pounds worth of just skincare and makeup. So I need to cut it back, but we're only there for, today's Friday, so Saturday's the wedding, and then we're coming back Sunday, so I really don't have to pack that much clothing. Anyway, I better get to it. I'm just gonna bring my little Ramoa carry-on, and that's it, and like have like a purse or whatever. Let's hope I do this and not forget anything here, because I'm not bringing everything that I brought on the trip to Rhode Island. Let me get some coffee. We're about to take off. I'm very excited. All right, we just landed in Westerly, Rhode Island. That was a lovely ride. We've got to get to the rental car. I'm trying to get my bearings. All right, but we made it here safely. Okay, we're in our rental car. It's a red, like SUV. So sporty. I have not been to a beach town in a long time. I'm trying to think, when was the last time I was in a beach town? So we're in Westerly, Rhode Island. We're at the Pleasant View Inn. You know, the water is like right behind our motel, and it just has this New England beach town. And I'm like, wow, it's been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since I've been around these parts. And I was really trying to think, you know, have I been to one since I moved to Vegas? I think possibly. Sorry, I think the AC is blowing on you guys. These beach towns in New England always have the same vibe. Always. So the wedding is at this hotel called Ocean House, and you know, the cousin and her family that we flew up here with, they decided to stay at this Pleasant View Inn. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe the wedding hotel was like booked? I can't remember why. Anyway, we were like, well, let's just, oh no, my husband just came back out with our bags. He was gonna check us in. I don't know what happened. Maybe they can't keep our bags. Hold on. We knew our room wasn't ready, but we wanted to check in and maybe leave our bags, but there's no room. So we're just gonna park across the street. Actually, we're not gonna park at all. We're just gonna go straight over to Ocean House and meet the rest of my family and grab some lunch because we're starving. Hello. We finally were able to, I almost said log in. What am I trying to say? Check into our room at the Pleasant View Inn. We have a little balcony with an ocean view, which is really nice. Small little room. This is it. That's it right there. And hold on, let me show you this view because it is pretty glorious. Isn't that amazing? I'm very excited to be able to fall asleep to some real wave sounds and not just like a sound machine or a YouTube video that I put up sometimes. Okay, I am going to get ready. I have about 2 hours before we need to get to the rehearsal dinner. Is that what it's still called? They're calling it a welcome party, but it's kind of like a rehearsal dinner. That's it. All right, see you soon. Hi guys. Are you excited for like the worst view ever, the worst angle ever? I was just putting my makeup on and I realized I should probably be vlogging this. So I just want to break it down because I'm already at the lipstick part. I lined my lip right here and I was like, I should be vlogging. I put on the Surratt Dewdrop Foundation. I also applied the new Surratt Dewdrop Concealer, which is my new favorite concealer. This, I think, has dethroned the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer, which I love using under my eyes and all over my face, which this does as well. And I just like the texture of this a little bit more. We can talk about it more later. So I have this. I have the Persona Wipe Up Gel. Wow. The Persona Swipe Up Brow Gel in my brows, nothing new. The Lancome Lash Idol Mascara is on. And then I have the Liquid Luster Eyes, or Luster Liquid Eyes from Suku. I think it's shade 02. The other one that I've been using, 101, the silvery one, I love. That's the one that appeared in my favorites. But because I'm wearing more like gold jewelry tonight, I figured I would wear that. So I have that on my eyes. I have the Hourglass eyeliner. Oh, I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I have the Surratt Artistic Bronzer. I think that's it. So again, tonight is just like the rehearsal dinner welcome party situation. So not that I ever really go like all out, but I'm probably gonna do a little bit more highlighty makeup tomorrow for the actual wedding. And I thought I had packed all of these like lip glosses and balmy lipsticks and stuff. I did not. The only lipstick I packed, the Kilian satin lipstick in, it's nude. I don't know if there's like a fancier name for it, but it's like the nude one. So I'm just lining my lips with the Natasha Denona. Kind of coloring that in there. The lipstick is still in my bag. One moment, please. Okay, this is the lipstick I was talking about. It is called Nude Goddess. It's number 170. This is the shade. My lip line looks really weird. What did I do? It's so hard. This bathroom lighting, per usual, is a little strange. Think it looks okay? Oh my god, can you? I have my Jimmy Choo patent leather, like rhinestone band, like mules on, and they're so squeaky. Okay, so here is my outfit. This is that COS dress that I was debating whether or not I wanted to keep it. I really like it. I was worried it looked like a graduation gown, but I think it looks a lot better on. These are the Jimmy Choos I have on, but they're squeaky. Okay, ready to go. I have to meet my nieces downstairs because my cousin and her husband had to go over to the hotel to actually rehearse for the ceremony tomorrow. And then the kids like stay behind, so we're gonna take them all back over to Ocean House. We just got back from the welcome party thing. I think I shot a few good spanning shots of the room and everything. God, it's really bright in here. Sorry. I am going to unpack what is in our little swag bag here. So, and sorry, I'm holding you. I hope it's not too shaky. We have sea salt and vinegar kettle chips, my favorite. We have a bottle of Aquapana, another bottle of Aquapana. Such thoughtful hosts. And oh wow, look at this. This is beautiful. It's like a blanket shawl. Look guys, it's like one of those. Look at that beautiful pattern. Actually reminds me of the one that I got in Morocco. And then we have, ooh, chocolate. I cannot eat these, so my husband will have this. I'm allergic to hazelnuts. Oh, I think that's it. And then there's, I think, a little card in here. But the bag, the Wongs. Oh yes. All right, I'm probably gonna down one of these bottles of water and then hit the sack. And then tomorrow we are starting with the tea ceremony, which I was talking to some of my cousins just now at the party, and some aren't going. They're like, it's just gonna be such a long day. They just didn't want to start that early. I think I already told them we're going. Yeah. I think we're gonna do the tea ceremony, which I'm looking forward to, and then I think there's like family photos, and then the ceremony, and then the reception. It will be a long day tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. And it was so good to see so many of my cousins, and I think I've mentioned this a few times already, but if you missed it, my mom, this is my mom's side of the family, and she is one of 8, and my dad was one of 5, so I have a gazillion first cousins, but a lot on my mom's side, and I would say all but maybe 4 or 5 are missing, but the majority of us are here, which is very, very unusual, so we were all just trying to like catch up and like we're all over the world. So yeah, it was really nice. Okay, I am deliriously tired. What's new? So I'm gonna hit the sack and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning. I slept until 11 o'clock. That's how tired I was. Although that's only 8 in Vegas. That's how I'm justifying it. But we have to rush now. We've got to get some food. I'm starving, of course. And then we have a tea ceremony to get to at 1:30 back at Ocean House, which is where the ceremony is later. So we're going to go downstairs and find ourselves the restaurant that apparently is here. We haven't seen it yet. See if they have room for us, fingers crossed, and start there. So we ended up going to a restaurant just like 0.1 miles away from our hotel here because the restaurant in our hotel didn't open until noon. We're a little crunched for time. It was like 11:30. So anyway, we walked down to Andrea's and it was really nice. We sat by the beach, not outside though, it was covered because it's pretty hot and you can probably see how sunny it is. But now we're going back to the hotel. We're gonna get ready for the tea ceremony. Well, we got a little bit rained on before the ceremony started. We just finished taking a lot of family photos. It was lovely. It was lovely. And now we are heading up to the cocktail hour. You know, the cocktail hour before the reception and all of that stuff. So we're heading on up. God, the sun is really strong right now. Just waking up. This is our last morning in Rhode Island. Look, where are we? In Rhode Island. We are gonna pack, grab my cousin and her family, and go back over to Ocean House to grab some breakfast and hopefully catch some family before we all go. Her dad, my uncle, is over there and he lives in Shanghai, so we don't get to see him often. So it'll be nice to see him before we go. Obviously, the bride and groom, it'll be nice to catch them, but I hope they're sleeping in. It was such a beautiful party and ceremony and everything. I'm sure they're just exhausted from yesterday. It was a long night. We left. Did I vlog after we left? Maybe? Oh my god, I don't remember. But we left relatively on the early side. It was like 10 o'clock, I think. The party was kind of starting to wind down. Like a lot of the parents of the younger kids were leaving and stuff. And my cousin had to stay back because, you know, she was like involved with the wedding and everything, and I took back her two younger girls back here to the hotel. So we left relatively early, which was fine. I wanted to hang out with all my cousins, but yeah, I'm just too old and too tired. So I hope they had a good time. Yeah, but it was good to see everyone. Anyway, I should stop dilly-dallying here and get to packing. Wow. So we're going back to Knoxville, back on the private jet, which is really nice, I have to say. My cousin, she's the one that chartered it, and it is just really smooth. I thought because it's, you know, it's going to be a smaller plane than, you know, flying like a regular commercial. I was worried about getting air sickness and everything. You guys know I get motion sickness pretty badly, so I was a little bit worried about that, but it's like so smooth. I was like, oh, this is really nice. So we're doing that. We're going back to Knoxville. We're staying there for another night, and then we're going home tomorrow. Cinnamon. Hi, Chance. Hi, boys. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. You have made being away from Miss Butters so much easier. I would not have minded spending some time in the pool, but there has been like lightning strike warnings the whole time we've been here. So I guess that's how humid it's been, how stormy it's been. It definitely stormed last night with a lot of lightning strikes. But anyway, it is quite a nice change from Vegas, I have to say. So my cousin and one of her best, oldest, dearest friends is here, actually. So they went over to the house that my cousin just bought for her mom. She wanted to show her friend that. So they're over there, and I'm actually waiting for the two older girls to arise from their beauty sleep. And I think we're gonna meet them over at a coffee shop called Backroads. They've been raving about it. You guys know how I feel about my coffee, so I'm very excited. So Kirby, the middle daughter, she is quite artistic and creative, and she made this. She drew this, isn't that funny? So I'm sitting in the Knoxville airport. It is almost time for us to board. And I don't know if you guys can see in the window behind me. Do you see all that, all that lightning? And the rain is coming down, so I don't know if we're gonna actually take off. Hopefully it passes pretty quickly. But our plane is here, which is good. Yeah, and we're really hoping, since we've been here, there probably have been like 5 storms. It comes down and then it passes. So hoping we'll get through like between 2 of them. Good morning. I got this mug while I was in Tennessee. Isn't that cute? Little Smoky Mountain black bear there. Anyway, I just wanted to wrap up this vlog. We did finally get home. We weren't delayed too long, maybe like 45 minutes, an hour. They boarded us pretty quickly and then, we took off. So it was fine. Just got home really late, really, really late. This was one of the weird direct flights from Knoxville to Las Vegas. There's only like maybe 2 a week from Knoxville. Yeah, it got us in probably close to midnight. And then the Las Vegas airport on a weeknight at midnight was packed. So our luggage took a long time to get out. And so we finally made it home at like 1, and I finally got to bed at like 1:30. And then I'm up at normal time. Today is definitely gonna be a nap day because I'm tired, but I couldn't stay asleep. But it was a magical weekend, as you saw. My cousin Candace, who didn't want to be in the footage, so I apologize, you didn't get to actually see her. But I did sneak this picture of her with her 3 girls. Yeah, she's great. She's just so great. She and I are very different, but I really, really love and appreciate her so much. She talks about how motherhood is difficult, not in any way because of the girls. It's just difficult, right? In general, full stop. But her girls are so intelligent. They're so mindful. They're so sweet. They're really considerate. They're mild-mannered. They're just really pleasant to be around. And they're so different, all 3 of them. So it was just a great, great weekend getting to know them because I think, like I mentioned before I left, I'm not even sure if I've met the little one at all. Maybe when she was like an infant. And definitely Penny, the oldest, maybe she was like 10. Was it like the last time I saw her and she's 16? Anyway, doesn't matter. This you guys definitely saw, but her house is beautiful. And then she was gracious enough to extend, flying us out to Rhode Island from their house privately, which was what a treat. Really, what a treat. The plane is small and it's so comfortable because the plane is so smooth. But the best part really is it's like hopping on a bus. Like you just get there, you get on, and you leave. Like there isn't all the hubbub, which I'm realizing it's just the worst part about flying. It's just all the, the security and checking in and luggage and just the thought of it. I'm like tired already. Anyway, so yeah, it was just great. And the wedding was really, really great. Again, it's you know, I don't feel that comfortable whipping out my camera that much. Like, people were taking some pictures here and there, but there weren't a lot of people just like really camera heavy or whatever, except for the actual photographer. But they didn't even have a videographer, they only had a photographer. So yeah, I think I caught some good stuff, but it was a really beautiful wedding. The tea ceremony, the welcome party / rehearsal dinner the night before, everything was just so beautiful. Rhode Island is so beautiful. Apparently the Ocean House, the venue that we were at, is like just a couple doors down from Taylor Swift's house in Rhode Island. The girls, of course, were just ecstatic. Hoping to see her. I don't know, hoping to see her maybe on one of her balconies or something. So I got this mug, I got this at the airport because I did want to get some sort of memorabilia. And the afternoon we went to Tupelo Honey for lunch in Knoxville. It was like in downtown Knoxville, and there was this City Fido nearby, this little dog store. So Butters is still in daycare. Tonight we have our cleaning crew coming to clean the house, and we're gonna pick her up later, but we got her this acorn. It's to strengthen the bond between you and your best friend. They're cute, but this is like really, really hard, and it's supposed to be good for their teeth and gums and stuff. So got that, and then this, I'm so interested to see how this works out because it is an Orby Tough strobe, and Orby Tough is a trademarked material which is tougher and it lasts longer than rubber toys, but it's kind of soft. It's like squishy. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of shiny, so it has that weird, that kind of weird feeling to it. And it's mint scented. Oh, it lights up, like when you bounce it, look at that. So I think we're going to give this to her when she comes home, and then maybe give this to her later at night. So I think it turns off automatically. At least I hope so. So we were gone for 5 days, but I think because there was the wedding in the middle, it feels like we've been gone for weeks because it feels like we did like a gazillion little trips in between. So intense. But anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog here because I'm so delirious. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I'll be back. I'm probably gonna start another vlog right on the heels of this one because I have a bunch of PR that came in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining me on this very fun and festive weekend, long weekend. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Where's my little girl? Hi, baby. Look at your flower. Hi, baby. How are you? Butters. Little Miss Butters. Oh, you know what mommy got you? We got you a little toy. Look, it's a little acorn. It's from Knoxville. That's all the way from Knoxville.